Harappa. The progression and development of India is perhaps one of the fascinating events of world culture. However, the answer to its roots may lie 4,600 years in the past, on the banks of the river Indus, deep within the valleys of the northwestern region of the Indian subcontinent. Here resides the remains of one of the earliest civilization in human history, christened by archaeologists as the Indus Valley or Harappan civilization, a highly advanced society. It is ranked with its contemporaries such as the Mesopotamian and Egyptian culture. The Harappan people were considered to possess sophisticated knowledge about all spheres of life, including settlement, planning, art and architecture, stamps and seals, weights and measures, pottery, jewelry, implements, and so on. A staggering 500,000 square kilometers of area, intensive excavations in India and Pakistan have led to the discovery of the Harappa civilization in the vast expanse of Banavali, Kalibangan, Ropar, Kuntasi, Dholavira, Sarkodara, Lothal and many more. The ruins of Harappa were first described in 1842 by Charles Mason, which however did not find any archaeological credibility. It was not until the next century that an excavation campaign under Sir John Rupert Marshall from 1921 to 1922 resulted in the discovery of the civilization at Harappa, leading to the exploration of a lost herald even today. The Harappan town planning was one of the key essential features of the civilization that signified their advanced architectural skills. The town was well demarcated between official areas in the highlands and residential areas in the lowlands to the east. The Harappan houses were well designed, with houses of commoners or the lower class having 2 rooms and that of the rich spanning from 5 to maybe 6 rooms. The houses were built on raised platforms, and each house had a private, well-equipped and a sophisticated pulley system. City streets were based on an advanced grid system that were oriented east to west and were 5 to 10 meters wide. Each street had a well-organized drain system and, if not cleaned, allowed the water to run into the houses and built up silt. The drainage system from the houses linked with the wide streets drainage system to dispose waste in the Indus River. The structures were built with burnt bricks and made with a mixture of mortar, which was unique to their civilization alone during that period. One of the major architectural wonders of the Harappan is the construction of the citadel. It was the raised part of the city, often described as a fort or administrative block for the ruling classes. They faced west and served as sanctuaries for the city's populations in times of attack and as community centers. Massive walls measuring 1,400 feet into 600 feet on mound 40 feet high had a brick embankment which was 45 feet thick. The walls provided protection against the flood of the Indus River to protect important buildings like the granary and the assembly or town halls. Another marvel situated in the heart of the citadel is the famous Great Bath that measures 1.88 meters into 7.01 meters and is 2.43 meters deep. Made of burnt bricks and mortar, the Great Bath had 2 flights of steps, one on each side, and was provided with 2 openings, one at the top to let in water through a well and the other at the bottom used as an outlet to drain water in the river. This was to clean the bath periodically. Small rooms around the bath were probably used as dress-changing rooms. Town planning and architecture. The Harappan knowledge of art, science and scripture were also considered way ahead of their time, leading mainly to speculate that the Harappans were the first socially progressive civilization in the world. Their interest in trade and economy was seen through steatite seals, which were stamp seals, not more than 1 to 2 square inches long and wide in size, plaque square or rectangular in shape. It consisted of inscriptions of diverse animals like the unicorn bull, the Brahmani bull, rhinoceros. These resemble a lot like our modern day logos and symbols. Pottery in Harappa displayed a distinct artistic superiority, being made out of ceramic and earthenware of superior fabric of pink or red in color on the surface. Almost all the vessels have a smooth surface and are painted in black or red and were of the shapes of a mall jar with a small neck, bedded rim, globular body and footed base, a jar with a bedded rim and bulbous body, large storage jar with thick walls and a lat rim and many more. They were painted with birds, animals, flowers and leaves, just like contemporary pottery today. The Harappan scripture and language was also well defined, written from right to left. It was largely pictorial but included many abstract signs as well. The number of principal signs was about 400 to 600 and the script was a combination of logo, graphic and syllabic, unlike our alphanumeric system. Since the Harappan culture flourished in the Metal Age, jewelry in Harappa was crafted using gold, silver, bronze and copper and bore symbols of animals, trees, etc. The dancing girl of Mohenjo-daro is a good example of ancient jewelry of that era. Their knowledge of science and technology is also considered to be very advanced and developed. It is evident by the use of shirt weights in a perfect ratio of 5:2:1 with weights of 0.05, 0.1, 0.2, 0.5, 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, 200 and 500 units, tidal clocks and docks. These objects showed their great interest in science as well. On the trade front, the civilization's economy appears to have depended significantly on trade, which were enhanced by major advances in transport technology, including granary, bullock carts, caravan trading, flat-bottomed, maritime trading through docks, and many more. Their network is speculated to have expanded to Afghanistan, the coastal regions of Persia, northern and western India, and Mesopotamia. The Harappan society that existed approximately from 3300 to 1900 BC was at the brink of social and cultural development of those times. A civilization that was engaged in advanced forms of trading, farming, science, recreation and administration in that era still intrigue archaeologists today. After its supposed decline around 1700 BC, this once flourishing culture got lost in the pages of history forever, leaving many questions unanswered.